Hey, in this video we're going to go over transformations. So we're going to go over translations, rotations, and reflections. So I'll start off first and I'll just make a random polygon, any shape I want. The little polygon looks like this. So connect the points. So here's our polygon. We're going to label this polygon A. And we're going to go over the three types of transformations that a polygon can go through. So one thing you can use that makes this more helpful is you can use a piece of patty paper to show the transformations a little better. So I'm just going to take patty paper, take a marker, and I can go through and I can copy that transformation on patty paper. So you can see the movement now. Now we have a copy of our polygon. So the first one we're going to go over is what's called a translation. Now translation means to move or slide. So a translation is just going to move or slide around the coordinate grid. So I'm going to show you a translation of 2, 3. So a translation of 2, 3. So it's going to go over to the right 2, then up 3. Okay. So here we go. Notice when I move it to the right 2 spots. So here's 1, 2. I'm going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. Now if you notice this top point actually fell off the coordinate grid, and that's alright. But notice every single point moved to the right 2, then up 3. Okay? Let's take a look at that again. So I'm going to go to the right 2. So every single point moves to the right 2. 1, 2. Things is up 3. 1, 2, 3. This is called a translation. So a translation slides. And the two things you need to know for a translation: what direction, and the next one is how far in that direction. So my first direction is right. My second direction is up. Now I need to know how far. So I go to the right 2. 1, 2, up 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The next transformation that we're going to learn today is called a rotation. Now I'm going to have a video posted later about how to actually do a rotation. And right now we're just going to show you what a rotation would look like. So I'm going to mark my coordinates again and then connect them. Okay. So here's my coordinates here. And rotation, you find a fixed point. Let's say my fixed point is right here. So this point here would not move, and the whole polygon will rotate around that one point. Okay? So the two things you need to know about rotation is actually three things. Okay? You need to know what point it's moving around. You need to know what direction it's going. You need to know how many degrees. And like I said before, there will be videos showing you how to do a rotation. But you need to know these three things. What's your point? What direction? And how many degrees are you rotating that direction? The last transformation we're going to learn today is a reflection. Okay, I'm going to use black in this one to show it a little better. but we can draw our same polygon and trace it. Okay. So we traced our polygon, and now what we're going to do is we're going to reflect. Okay, so a reflection is not a slide, so it's not a slide, and it's not a rotate. But when you reflect with your patty paper, you're really flipping it over for a reflection. Like when you put your right hand up in a mirror, it looks like in the mirror that your left hand's up. It's the exact opposite. Now with a reflection, you need to know what line you reflect over. Okay, so I can have a reflection here on this line. I can have it here, I can have it diagonal. A reflection be anywhere, but you're basically reflecting or flipping patty paper. So it can reflect this way, reflect this way. It can reflect this way. So these are your three transformations. You have a translation, a rotation, and then a reflection.